I just looked at my YouTube analytics and just wondered, okay, when did I start daily vlogging? And noticed that I started basically on a little bit on the 30th of May, but that wasn't like daily vlog, or even before that, but that wasn't daily vlogging. So I started in June to actually daily vlog. So it's June, July, August, September, and now October. So 5 months of daily vlogging. And some people say like, okay, at about 6 months to a year, there could be a change coming when you uploaded videos. I mean, this channel has been on YouTube for a while, but I've never daily vlogged and I've never done videos on a regular basis on this channel. So I'm really curious to see what happens after 6 months, if there will be somewhat of a change, if more people will kind of tune in. I still somehow feel like, okay, people aren't that interested in my videos because I'm not specifically niching down, and my videos are, while they are about creating YouTube videos or why you should start YouTube and stuff like that, or why you should start content creation, it's still all over the place. And I'm creating these videos that are very simplistic with just one take vlogs and not really properly lighting, because I'm still in this vlogging mindset where I utilize any camera that is available to me and any space and any time. So I don't set up my framing usually that properly. I film in the car or when I'm wherever in the kitchen and just start filming. So it's not always properly set up. So let's say the packaging isn't as pretty as on other YouTubers' videos. And yeah, I forgot to switch off auto white balance, and the white balance in this video is all over the place. So it's probably not going to be fun to start grading this. But yeah, for me, it's all about the content and kind of sharing what's in my mind, but then also kind of hopefully spinning it to a topic where you can take something out of it, even if it's just inspiration to just start, or if it's just something where you potentially can learn something. And I read this or saw this in a couple of videos that kind of feeding YouTube and the algorithm and the audience is somewhat of like also a teaching thing, where the algorithm at some point knows, okay, that's this creator's niche, or this is what he or she is creating, and those are the people that are interested in. So I can better suggest that creator's videos to that specific audience. While I was under the impression that happens after a while, after a month or something, especially if we're daily vlogging. And this should be video 145. So it has been a lot of videos. I feel like I haven't found my audience yet. All of you who have been watching, you are amazing. Don't get me wrong. I'm not one to kind of make you smaller than you are, because I'm really thankful for all of you. And I feel like some of you are coming from my main channel, but some of you are new as well. But considering, and again, I'm not saying this in a disrespectful way, I'm just saying it in terms of numbers. It's only, in the big scheme of things, it's only like 20 people who are watching these videos on a regular basis, right? Because obviously in my analytics, I can see how many people that are watching are subscribed, how many are just coming by. So my regular audience of people who are always watching me is fairly small. And the people who occasionally kind of find my videos usually also leave. So that is why I'm saying I haven't found my proper audience yet. Because again, I'm not meaning this in this respectful way, because I'm very thankful for all of those that small number of people who are watching. But in the grand scheme of things, compared to other, and I do know that comparison is the thief of joy. I'm just trying to kind of illustrate this from a numbers perspective, from a very analytical perspective. So if I compare my channel to other channels in this space, so let's say vloggers who are vlogging with action cameras, or creators who teach about how to make a YouTube channel or teach about how to grow a YouTube channel. I mean, I don't want to teach about growing YouTube channel because clearly I have no idea. I just know a lot about how to make YouTube channel, and that is only about how, not about making it successful. And why I believe creating a YouTube channel, even if it's not successful, is a good idea, especially for people in the film industry. And I have a lot of people in the film industry that I'm always recommending to start a YouTube channel. So that is my spin on these videos. But again, comparing to other YouTube channels who are telling or teaching or suggesting the same things, compared to all of those channels, my channel is fairly small. So that is obviously a struggle that some people probably can also relate to. It is something that is very discouraging sometimes, but I am at least able to kind of motivate myself to remind myself to remember, if those, let's say 20 people who watched that video would be in my living room or in this room would be crowded. Next up, this is for me all about getting better and enjoying the process, enjoying the journey. Talking to the camera like this is almost like talking to a friend and just getting these thoughts out. Thinking about new ideas, what the next video could be about, is also kind of sparking all of the energy in my head, and kind of, it's like doing push-ups every day. And brain is a muscle basically, and I'm training every single day with new ideas, what I could talk about. So those are all wins for me, even though the numbers are small. So that is what keeps me motivated. But to be very realistic, yes, those numbers can be very discouraging, but trying to remember everything that I just said is giving me enough inspiration and enough motivation to continue doing this. So I'm really eager to see what happens once I hit 200 videos, once I hit 6 months making daily vlogs. What happens? Or am I able to kind of shift this to something else? Am I getting bored? I mean, I'm not saying this only in terms of what happens to his channel, in terms of from the YouTube numbers perspective, but also from my personal perspective. Am I actually able to keep doing this for 365 videos, so a year? Will I be able to do that? And that is something that I'm really excited about. Or am I going to say after 200 videos, okay, daily is a little bit too much, let's do it weekly? I don't know. Let's see. I'm excited to see what's going to happen. And sometimes it's like buying clothing. Maybe you have noticed that whenever you go out and you want to buy a pant, you don't find a pant that you really are into, that you enjoy. And that when you suddenly just go window shopping and you aren't really planning to buy anything, suddenly you find the perfect pairs of jeans. And I wonder if it's the same thing with YouTube. If at some point, if you don't really care about it, and I don't mean this like in a negative way, but rather in a way where you feel comfortable to just do it and don't mind the numbers. I wonder if that's the point where something pivots and suddenly people come like running into the door and watching your videos. Maybe that's the case at some point when I have done 200 videos or whatever. So yeah, that was just my thought process. And again, where I kind of want to encourage those of you who are struggling with the views, that you need to, or I recommend to kind of remind yourself that only 5 people watch your videos or only 10 people imagine those visiting your home. How cool would it be, those 5 people being in your living room and you just chill out and those people listen to you? And remind yourself about enjoying this process of trying out your new camera, right? Or your old camera, and kind of just filming stuff without having to worry about making mistakes. That is so enjoyable. Or kind of thinking about talking to a camera. It's like talking to a friend. It can kind of relieve the thoughts in your brain and stuff like that. So enjoy the process, enjoy the journey. And I hope that that is something that if you remind yourself about those things, it kind of encourages you to continue, even though those numbers might be discouraging you. All right, I hope this was helpful. And yeah, always feel free to comment below if you're struggling or with YouTube creation and you want kind of some feedback or whatever, or if you have any questions, always feel free to comment below. Happy to kind of answer as much as I can. And if you want to see yesterday's vlog, check out the video up here. YouTube thinks that you like the video down here, and don't forget to subscribe. Maybe also like and hype this video, and yeah, again, subscribe by clicking the button up here so we can see each other in the next video. So tomorrow. Thank you very much.